Jaime Munguia said he's ready for all the smoke after his impressive performance against John Ryder. He said he's more than ready to take on Canelo Alvarez, which was a fight everybody was speculating Jaime Munguia would be in May. But Canelo Alvarez has stated that his next 2 fights will be against Americans. Now, he'll make his decision in 2 weeks, but we all know how this boxing thing works. You know, Canelo may say one thing yesterday, and then the next day or the next 2 weeks, things have changed. You know, maybe PBC can come up with his guarantee, and he might go back to Jaime Munguia. But right now, Canelo says he's fighting 2 American fighters. And Jaime Munguia says, if I cannot get Canelo, I will take David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo. Those are nice fights, but I do not think Jaime Munguia would get those. You can also throw Caleb Plant in there. That would be a good fight for Jaime Munguia. But I don't know if he could get those fights just because those guys are with the PBC. And I don't know if the PBC and Golden Boy can work together. But those are good fights for Jaime Munguia. But you also could throw Edgar Berlanga in the mix, and you also could throw Christian Mbili. And Christian Mbili is a fight I want to see. Jaime Munguia versus Christian Mbili. And Christian Mbili is highly ranked in all organizations, right? So there are fights out there for Jaime Munguia at 168, but they're not named Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez, who are both hoping they win the Canelo sweepstakes. Personally, I think Eddie Hearn is trying to save Ed Berlanga until Canelo finishes his contract with PBC. I think Bob is more willing to put Christian Mbili in there with a Jaime Munguia.
I haven't even talked to Al Hammond since our last talk. So everybody else keeps talking about, oh, you about to fight Canelo, this and that. This. I ain't gonna know. It ain't no confirmation. I'm in an island somewhere.
This article is from Boxing News 24. They're saying Canelo commits to 5 more years, which I heard on Breakfast Club a while back. But they're saying, will he face top challenges? The biggest complaint Canelo detractors have is, why isn't he fighting any opponents at 168? He fought Jamal Charlo, who was undisputed at 154. And if he fights Jamal Charlo in May, which I hope he doesn't, and if he fights Terence Crawford in September, that will be 3 opponents that he has faced that's not even in the 168-pound weight class. And the biggest question they have is, why isn't he fighting David Benavidez? And that's not just Canelo detractors. That is Canelo fans as well. And that's a legit question. But the question I have is David Benavidez even free to fight Canelo Alvarez? Because remember, his dad told us they signed a 3-fight deal, which included Andrade, Plant, and Dave Morrell. So the big question I have is the next fight for David Benavidez, will it be David Morrell? Because according to his dad, those are the 3 fighters he's going to fight. And if that's not the case, he's just not going to get the fight with Canelo in September. Why doesn't David Benavidez beat Canelo to the punch and move up to 175 and fight the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev? Can you imagine if David Benavidez fought the winner and he won the fight? Which I don't think he would win, but if he did win, he would become undisputed at 175. He would finally have something that King Canelo wants, and that's to be undisputed at 175. 2-time undisputed champion, and David Benavidez would be in his way. Because I can almost guarantee if Canelo's fight for another 5 years, it's not going to be 5 more years at 168. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.